Thank you for tuning in. Today is June the 9th. It's 2011. Today is Thursday. And if you recall from the other video, which I think was video 16, I think it was video 16, this is going to be a continuation with the alphabet of L. And if you recall correctly, I promised that I would write a lot of the words that I wrote a while ago in L, beginning with the alphabet of L, that I'd write them on the lines this time, and then we'll go right into the alphabet of M, okay? Let me give you some of those words on the line that I wrote in with the L. Let me write some lines down here. Tried to write this board down a while ago, get some of the hand oils from it. Okay, let's look at the word ladder. It's simply L-A-D-R, ladder. A line, L-I-N. Let's look at the word lime, L-I-M. This is L-I-N for lime. And ladder, L-A-D-R. Okay, let's look at lang, L-A-N-G. Remember, that's the N-G. And if we had something like that ended with an NK, let's like bank, B-A-N-K. The NK is longer, the NG is a little shorter, okay? It's just a kind of giving you a review of something we've covered in times past with the NK and the NG. Okay, but I'm just showing you some of these words that we written on the line that we covered beginning with the alphabet of L a while ago. Okay, and then we're going to go to M, alphabet M. Okay, we looked at the word lead, L-E-D. And that can also be led, lap, L-A-P. Load, L-O-D. Lack, L-A-K. And this could also be L-A-K for lake. Lag is L-A-G. Okay? Okay. Let's look at a few more and then we're going to go to the alphabet of M. We wrote the word lacquer, which is L-A-K-R. L-A-K-R, L-A-K-R. See how quick it is when you write with strokes? If I had to write that word L-A-C-Q-U-E-R, you see how really we have to go through all these different little alphabets, but with strokes, lacquer, L-A-K-R, that's it. It's over with. My camera froze up here a while ago. I've contacted Logitech about it on the other video before this one. And I'd given you the word yesterday, Y-E-S-T-E-R-D-A-Y. But in Gregg Shorthand, yesterday, it's over with. Just those three strokes. So once again, it's just a little review how much more quicker it is to write with shorthand strokes than it is to write with our alphabets in our English language. Let me give you just a few more. Universal word of love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E, but in Gregg Shorthand we spell love L-U-V, L-U-V, that's it, it's over with. And let me give you one more, life, L-I-F, okay? Notice I came down just halfway with the F because this is S or Z, and this is F, and this is V. So I only came halfway down because we needed an F. L-I-F. Okay, thank you so much for going through the L alphabet with me. Now we're going to go into the M alphabet. I'm going to give you a bunch of words without the line, and then we're going to write them on the line. And I hope if I can remember, we're going to get back to the words that end with ulate, such as formulate, speculate, regulate, emulate, percolate, meticulate. We're going to get some of those words, and I've already given you a lesson on that, but I like to just give reviews every now and then because we tend to forget a lot of things that we cover in life in any academic field. But that's why it's good to do a little review every now and then. Okay, let's go to the alphabet of M, and if you just give me a moment here, I've got to get to the words that every lesson before I actually turn the camera on, I usually have to prepare and write down all the words that I'm going to be covering, and I don't write them out in shorthand. I actually just choose a number of words that are going to begin with that alphabet, and I give them to you, showing you how to write them in shorthand without the line, and then we go on the line. Okay, money. Okay, now the way I wrote money was M-U-N-E, but some people in shorthand will write it just M-E, and they let this M stand for M-O-N. Now, there are some series of Gregg Shorthand where all the words that begin with M-O-N, they will simply start it off with an M. But I like to, so there's no confusion, and it's more quicker to read it back sometimes. With some words, it is more feasible to do that M-O-N sound with just M-U-N. So when I write money, because some people will write the word many the same way they will write the word money. So I like to write M-U-N-E, and that way it's more easier when reading it back. It is for me anyway. Okay, let's look at the word mist, M-I-S-T, meet, M-E-T, mighty, M-I-T-E, mother. Mother is M, and you come down like this. It's M, and you come down, and you go like this. It's M-U, this is your U right here, T-H. That's mother in Gregg Shorthand. Let's look at the word mug, M-U-G. Now you could have wrote it like this, M-U-G. You could write it like that. Must, M-U-S-T. Medical, M-E-D, and then you just put the K underneath the last alphabet. Whenever you put a separate K underneath any alphabet, the ending of that word is C-L-E-R-C-A-L. Medical, M-E-D-C-A-L. Okay, see how quick that is? Okay. I'm going to give you a few more, and then we're going to go online with it. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the word mudslide. Okay, M-U-D-S-L-I-D, mudslide. Okay, this is your M. You come, after you make your M, you come down, and this is going to be your U right there. And then this is D. Slide is S. And you see how I kind of make a little break there. I just don't make the S and keep the L coming down without a little break. That little break there tells me that this is where this alphabet ends, and this is where a new one begins. So this is S, and then there's your L, come back, and there's your I, and there's your D for mudslide. Okay. And of course on a tablet, it's not going to cover across the board like this. I'm just writing this largely for you to be able to see it real good on the board, but okay, but on the tablet, it's not going to be that big. Let's look at the word monster, M-O-N-S-T-O-R. Okay, monster, that's it, M-O-N-S-T-R, M-O-N-S-T-R. This is your O, then you come in a little bit further to make your N, S-T-R, monster. Okay, let's look at the word middle. That's going to be M-I-D-L, middle, M-I-D-L, for middle. Okay, let's look at the word mind, M-I-N-D. That's M, there's your I, and this is your N-D. If you remember, with Gregg Shorthand, well, you have to make the lines a little bit better there. If you remember that in Gregg Shorthand, let me show you these strokes again. This is going to be a quick review. This is TH when it's 1/3 of the way up. And then you're starting from the bottom now. You're starting from the bottom and going up that way. And this is NT if you come halfway up. And this is ND. ND when you go all the way up. Now, it is true that in shorthand, this is an S, this is an F, and this is a V. And it looks, this is your S, this is your F, this is the V. It almost looks the same, doesn't it? But you see, I started from the top with these. These are starting from the bottom, going up. So this is, this here is TH, NT, ND. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. We don't have much time left here. Mustard, M-U-S-T-O-R-D, mustard. Now watch this word mayonnaise. There's sometimes that you come across some words in shorthand that you can't just keep going with the stroke. You have to lift your pen. Watch this. May, okay, I wrote the word may, M-A, and I'm going to pick my pen up and write O-N-A-S, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. So once in a while, with making these strokes to write shorthand, you will come across a word like this, mayonnaise. What I did, I actually lifted my pen up here and came over here and wrote O-N-A-S, okay? Because it just wouldn't come out too right looking over here if you wrote may, and then you wrote, come down here, O, N. You see how it would conflict and tie into the other alphabet? So sometimes you have to lift your pen to continue a word, but very seldom. That's very, very seldom in shorthand. Okay, mule, M-U-L, mule. Mop, M-O-K. Moss, M-O-S. Minister, just an M-S-T-R. Okay? Minister, M-S-T-R. Moss, M-O-S. Mule, M-U-L. Mock, M-O-K. Okay? Boy, I tell you, 15 minutes does not last long. Okay, let's look at the word, the name Michael. Now watch this. To write Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. But in shorthand, it's M-I-K-L. That's it. That's Michael. M-I-K-L. That's M-I-K-L for Michael. See, we don't have to write all these alphabets here. Okay, I think if there's anything that most of the viewers of these lessons have seen is they have seen the big difference in writing things in shorthand in comparison to longhand. Let me write 2 more words. Misfit. M-I-S-F-I-T. See how quick that is? M-I-S-F-I-T. Okay, 1 more word, and then we're going to start putting these words online, but I don't think we're going to have much more time left for this video. Let's look at the word misappropriate. Now watch this. M-I-S-P-R-O-P-I-A-T. That's misappropriate. M-I-S, that's M, it's a little I-S, and appropriate is A-P-R, that's A-P-R-O, appropriate, P-A-T, and you put a little dot right there in the middle of the A, okay? Misappropriate. Okay, now we'll start writing some of these on the line, but actually it's over 14 minutes of this video already. So let's take it up on the next one, and in fact, but right before writing these on the line on the next video, we're going to be looking at that word ending of you late again, okay? We'll do a quick review of that. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we'll have another video for you very soon. Thank you so much.